Guys, it's the Friendly Fire Podcast, St. Patrick's Day edition.
It's a St. Patrick's Day podcast.
Guess what? And it's
St. Patrick's Day.
Only three of us are drinking right now.
Yeah. Not remotely drunk at all.
No.
I'm saving myself for later.
Yeah.
True.
It's weird. None of us are drunk right now, and it's daylight outside.
Yeah, it's early.
This never happens.
No, well, we had to start early because we got to go to the bar.
Early podcast.
That's true.
Yeah,
that it is for that reason. So
you're actually going to get a somewhat lucid podcast tonight.
Welcome to this slightly sober podcast.
We're all coherent. This is.
I have a full glass of Jim Beam, so it might get worse.
I have a full bottle of Southern Comfort, but
that is true.
Yeah.
That's like a 3/4 bottle.
It's like an alternate dimension of the podcast. In another dimension, we're all like completely blasted right now. We've been drinking since 10 a.m.
responsible adults.
Yeah. We're like knocking over the microphones and screaming at each other.
And naked.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, at least we're all like...
No, that's this dimension.
Oh, shit.
Clearly. No, what episode is this? 20?
Episode 20.
We finally
Episode 20. Wow, Logan, you actually got it right this week.
I remembered.
Because it's on the fucking agenda.
No, I still forgot last week.
Yeah, you couldn't read last week.
I just remembered this.
It's our 20th week anniversary.
Yeah.
This is true.
Well, I mean, if you
missed one,
if you want to count, like, yeah, we did miss
one. We didn't do.
So we are
Christmas week or whatever.
Yeah, but we had the lost episode.
We
did
the lost episode.
Nebraska.
So yeah, okay. So we've had this is our 22nd podcast, but it's the
20th.
It's the 20th, like in sequence of each other. I guess
the one.
This is
not
like
that in
5 whole minutes describing what this podcast is.
Right.
It's a podcast.
It's a podcast.
We need to add time. I mean. So I'm Logan, and I've been playing The Division. So much Division. It's
and
so
move
amazing.
on.
It's so and I played Siege. I love Siege forever. And
we watched you rage quit out of the game.
A little.
Yeah. Oh my god. I watched Logan rage quit out of like 3 or 4 matches in a row.
No. It wasn't rage quit because rage quit involves like screaming or punching. That was just me saying, fucking retarded teammates, and I'd leave.
Well, quitting. Well, whatever.
It was.
There's a distinction.
It was moderate annoyance quitting.
It's more like frustrated, like fuck these teammates, I'm leaving.
Logan was like, "I shot you in the face." Quit.
That is true. When you get a headshot and the other guy's like, "What was that?" And then he kills me.
Yeah,
that's different. Yeah.
Yeah.
I played a little bit of PvZ too. One or two nights. So
PvZ 2 also.
That is what I have been playing. It's obvious now. PvZ 1 is dead. PvZ 2.
Actually, it's not.
It's
dead.
not.
I know it's not dead
because
I will probably never go back and play it though.
Because you need to get to level 313 to get the unicorn chopper.
Yeah, but who gives a fuck?
Bullshit.
If you're gonna play chopper, that'd probably be the one to use.
Not nearly worth the time it takes to get to that level.
It would take hours.
Yeah, after being out for like 2
hours. I only play the chopper just to troll you guys.
Well, I play the chopper to troll people too. It's fun to fuck with people, but it's the most bullshit class.
The chopper sucks.
It does suck.
It rarely kills me, so sorry.
I don't know.
That's what it's for.
Like once out of every 50 deaths by the plants is by a chopper.
Bad kids play chopper.
This is true.
Scrubs. I mean, I suck at that game, so I guess that includes me too. So,
what else have you been playing, Logan?
That's it.
That's it.
That's all. Just lots and lots of Division. Really.
That's our
Disco.
cult.
One Piece Treasure Cruise.
I joined in on the Division craze.
You leveled up pretty fast.
He did.
I did. I boosted. I played for 7 straight hours the other day.
So don't you have a kid? Don't you have adulting to do?
I do, but I didn't that day.
How'd you surpass these motherfuckers?
Did you have a shit bucket?
No, I didn't.
Mom, bathroom.
I took 1 piss, but
in the chair.
Well, it's good you're keeping track. And you're letting us know about it.
I
was concerned.
I had a couple pieces of pizza while I made our weekly release post in between.
There you go. He's working. He can multitask.
Did you get grease on the keyboard? Gotta hate it when that happens.
I ate with one hand and worked with the other.
You worked with the other, huh?
Yeah, he got something else on that keyboard. It wasn't grease. No.
Well, the internet does have things for that for you. But, I played Garden Warfare 2, of course, because, amazing.
Reasons.
Because it's pretty good.
Played Treasure Cruise, obviously, because they released a new island.
You don't say.
And
He's never gonna stop.
I played some Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Picross.
Woo!
Oh, I didn't play any Rocket League.
You don't sound enthused.
I think I played a tiny bit of Rocket League, maybe. But I don't even remember. So.
You sound unenthused that you didn't play Rocket League this week.
No, I didn't play that much of it when I got it on PC either. So
I can't not play Rocket League. But anyway, this isn't about me, it's about you.
But The Division is wonderful. Don't listen to any of the review sites because
this is we'll get into that later.
Where I will say that you shouldn't listen to a review site because they obviously don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
They act like the game. The way they explain it is so stupid. Every review is like, "This is really good about the game, and this is really good about the game, and this is really good about the game." But I got bored, so I stopped playing it.
This isn't Call of Duty. 0 out of 10.
Yeah.
IGN, worst game of the year.
We'll have more on that during the podcast.
We have an ass reading to do.
Yeah,
towards a select group of people who will not be named. IGN.
But yeah,
basically,
the Dark Zone is wonderful. I made it to level 12 in 2 days.
Damn, dude.
Wonderful but terrifying.
Dark Zone.
It's so tense.
The Dark Zone.
Josh.
I made it 16.
Scary.
Yeah.
Did you say ass fucking Josh?
I said ask fucking Josh. Yeah, ass fucking Josh.
I don't know what Josh you're talking about.
That's Friendly Fire After Dark.
Yeah.
That's a whole different thing.
Friendly Fire Confessions.
We have that trademark.
But anyways, Sean.
Pending. Yeah, we're talking to you.
It's my turn to talk?
Speak, Sean.
Speak.
Hodor.
I'm actually not drunk. This is weird. I don't know what to do.
You're lucid.
I offered you whiskey and you declined, so it's your own fault.
I'm saving myself for later.
Marriage.
Lame.
Wink.
Wink.
Let's see. What have I been playing? Division.
Big surprise, right?
Division.
That new game came out called The Division.
Yeah,
right?
that new game out.
You tried that?
The Division.
The
Yeah.
Division.
Okay.
How about that Division stuff?
And not PVZ. You fucking asshole.
Seriously though.
Can you blame him?
No.
Yes, I
Why?
can.
We can blame him.
No.
Division for days.
No.
Garden Warfare 2 is good.
It is good.
You guys are fucking retards
I'm
for
not denying
playing
that it's good, but The Division.
How would you know? You've never played it.
Yeah.
Let me talk to you about my one true Lord and Savior, The Division. Josh, what have you been playing?
Have I been playing?
Have you found Division?
No.
Drew's the only one here that hasn't though.
I've heard from IGN that that Division
Get
is
out.
not the true Lord and Savior.
Drew's final podcast. We saw everything here.
Don't make us beat you with pamphlets.
And now he's dead.
We'll go Jehovah's Witness all over your ass, Drew.
You mean Division Witness?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Division Witness.
But anyway, I've actually been playing quite a bit this week. Rocket League for one, because Rocket League is bae. Secondly, I downloaded Super Mario Brothers 3 on my Nintendo 3DS this week.
What?
I had some. I had like $5 balance in the e-store for some reason, and I was like, "Oh look, Super Mario Brothers 3 is $5. I will gladly buy that. Thank you."
This is mine now.
I do have a complaint about it though. They don't make it full screen, which is kind of
What?
lame. They letterbox it.
Well,
They letterbox it on the top screen, which makes it kind of lame because it's harder to see. But I mean,
because it was in a certain resolution.
well, right?
Is
yeah,
it, is
I
it,
know
it's
why.
It's in standard def, like.
Yeah, I mean, but it shouldn't be. If you're charging me that kind of money for it, it shouldn't be. But anyway, aside from Super Mario Brothers 3, Sean, what are you doing?
He's showing inappropriate pictures of us.
He is. What else is new in this podcast?
Paper makes noises on the mics.
Yeah.
Guys.
Yeah, you know
If
that,
didn't
right?
Notice that. Yeah.
I wish we could save all the drawings that we did and put them on your fridge, Logan.
I don't want them there.
Yeah, it would basically be full of penises.
Especially not this one. Holy
There's
fuck.
a lot of dicks and inappropriate drawings going on. So.
Let's see what else I've been playing. Broforce.
Gotta give him some fun.
Star Wars Battlefront. Just kind of hopped around quite a bit
Game
on
has
games
its
this
moments.
week. Just Cause 3 still. What else? Oh, so I do have something to tell all of you. I obviously you guys know I've been playing Mass Effect. I cleared it this week.
Yes.
So
You have to fucking.
I logged in 20 hours with 20.
20. That's it.
No, listen.
Filthy casual.
Listen. Shut up.
You can't give him shit for playing and beating the game.
Shut your dirty
But
mouth.
20 hours though.
20 hours for a side quest that are all FedEx quests and all the same? Yes. It does not really matter if I had played for 60 hours or 20 hours. I would have been doing the same quest over and over and over again.
As long as you hit the main decisions.
I did.
Yeah, all of them.
I cleared the entire main story. And I even did 25 of those side quests. I did 25 of them total. And it's not that I had a problem because, I mean, for the time, that style of RPG worked. So I don't really have a problem with it. I think that KOTOR's side quest honestly kicked the shit out of Mass Effect side quests, personally. Because the side quests in Mass Effect didn't really seem like they had much of an impact on my story or what I was doing. So I was just kind of like, okay, I'm going to play enough. I'm going to play, like, hit the main points. Like, there were a couple of them that I thought were really cool, like Garrus's, this doctor that Garrus always hated that he could never catch. You know, I did that one. I did the Cerberus side quest. I hit a lot of the main points.
Talking about Mass Effect 1 only, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
Mass Effect 1 only.
That's probably the only one that you can kind of skimp on a little bit. Mass Effect 2, the side quests are more important.
Yeah.
terms of story,
much more important.
And just
Much
little,
important.
much important. Such
urgency.
Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, my next question. Or go ahead.
What?
I was gonna say my next question, Josh. Did you at least punch that reporter in the face?
I did, and
Yes.
and I have to say it was the most hilarious thing I saw in that game. Like I was laughing for like a good 2 or 3 minutes. Like I just did not think he would do that. Like I just oh, time to shut you up. I was like, yeah, okay, I love being a dick to people in this game, and he just like walks up and freaking just guts her like right in the stomach. It was the funniest thing ever.
Paragon for life.
Yeah, no, Renegade.
I don't want to be Space Jesus.
I never chose Renegade.
And you got a slap on the wrist from your superior officer.
Why
It
did
was
you not
hilarious.
choose Renegade?
Not one moment in
should've-
Mass Effect 1 or 2 did I ever select a Renegade option.
What's the matter with you?
Yeah.
Why?
Why
You're the one that
not?
hates everything. here.
Fuck it, it's Shepard. He's the goddamn Spectre. He would not do Renegade things.
Oh yes,
Yes,
he
he
would.
Yes, he would.
Yes, he would.
You were all
They're
right.
outside the law.
Bitch giving him lip.
You should load up my save file and see if you still feel that way. But anyway, I've started. As far as Mass Effect 1 goes, the story was great. The combat was a little sluggish. I didn't hate it. I thought it was a really good game overall, but I was excited to be done with it because when I got to Mass Effect 2, I'm immediately in love with it. Like I'm only like 2 or 3 hours in, and I'm loving the shit out of it
Leaps
so far.
and bounds.
Best
They-
game of the series.
Yeah, they tightened it up so well. Combat is so much better.
No Mako.
Yeah, no Mako.
There's a Mako.
I did get used to the Mako after a
Told you
while.
you would.
After a while, it was okay. It's still flip flop directions on me over the stupidest turns and stuff like that. So I mean, I had certain moments where I got fucked because of that.
Just gotta go pro, man. You just gotta
Go pro with the
go
Mako,
pro.
whatever.
Oh, I was a pro back.
But anyway,
How much Mass Effect 2 did you play?
I'm only like a few hours in. Like I basically just got the Normandy back.
So us saying Shepard died was not a spoiler, right?
honestly, it really wasn't.
Okay.
It's a new
good.
beginning.
Yeah.
And even though you guys told me that Shepard was gonna die, like when he died and got blown off the ship, like my mouth was like wide open. I was like, did he really just die?
Right? I know. It's
I was like, whoa!
it's a shocking moment.
I know. I was like, wait a minute. They told me this is gonna happen.
And then came Miranda.
And then Miranda for life.
Oh yeah.
You guys aren't gonna ask me what my choices were?
Well, yeah.
It better have been Liara.
No, I was gonna say we are gonna do a Mass Effect podcast soon, so we don't need to go too far into detail.
Yeah.
Anything you guys
things.
want to know, like right out, like
Well,
anything you guys want to know immediately?
There is one thing I do want to know.
You get one question.
We all get one question?
No.
Okay.
You got yours.
The group unanimously gets one question to ask.
We have
Should
to
we
we have
ask
to
you about
delegate
Rex?
this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you
Okay.
say
Same
Yes,
Rex.
No.
You fucking
You
suck.
fucking asshole!
Suck.
Why not?
Why?
Your
Because-
life is horrible.
Because he pulled a gun on me and I was like, you know what, you son of a bitch? I'm gonna fucking kill you now.
You're gonna regret
Yeah.
You're
that.
gonna regret that.
I don't care.
You actually might in Mass Effect 2, depending on what happens. So, yeah.
Oh.
I don't care.
And in 3.
He pulled a gun on me, so I'm just like, well, you're insubordinate, so... Insubordinate and churlish. So I said
And
no.
what?
Churlish.
Churlish?
Yeah.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't know. Read a fucking book, Nate. You wanna find out?
I just never heard that word before.
Anyway, so, no, I did not save Rex. You guys will be very, very mad at a lot of the choices that I made in Mass Effect.
You fucking renegade dickhead.
It was like the tails of turn though, because normally Disco over here hates everything. And Josh is pretty upbeat about stuff, and you guys are totally different shepherds.
No, totally
weird.
different shepherds.
My shepherd is Jesus.
You're space Jesus, exactly.
But anyway, that was really my big achievement for the week. So anyway, what about you, Worth?
Division. Move on. No, I'm just kidding.
I did get to play The Division, by the way,
Yes.
and I'm a person that hates everything Ubisoft, and I personally love The Division. I think it's amazing. I think they did a great job with it. I'm all about The Division. I think Ubisoft redeemed themselves. Go buy it. I think it's great.
Xbox One Division bundle soon in Josh's cart.
Oh yeah.
Soon in my pants.
The Division hype train has no brakes.
This one really does not have.
But anyway,
No.
not sorry about interrupting you. Please go on.
No, I mean that's really it. I played The Division. I didn't get a whole lot of time to play a lot of games this week because I have other shit going on, but whatever.
You got mowed down by some 12-year-old kids.
We did! Fucking sacks of shit. I hate them.
Well, that's actually what they called us.
We called you that.
Yeah, they called me that.
Yeah.
But he said
Like-
feed the dog, so it was funnier. He's
God
like,
damn
oh,
it.
feed the dog is a dumb sack of shit.
But like they corner themselves. They corner themselves up on top of this building from elevated position, and like there was no exits. Like the only place we could go is climb up the ladder right into their fucking guns. So like no matter what you did, you were gonna get shot. So like
Maybe don't be a bitch. Throw out a turret.
They did.
We
throw some
threw
grenades.
our entire grenade
Yeah, we
supply
threw
at them,
everything at
and
them,
it did
and they
nothing.
didn't die.
It
I
did
think you guys are
nothing.
just bad.
Yeah.
Well, they were level
Could be.
9.
I'd only been playing the game for an hour.
To be fair, I'm level 15 in the game and about level 10 on 11 in the dark zone.
Well, level in the dark zone doesn't mean anything.
Well, I don't know, but they were level 19 and level 23 in the dark zone, and I'm like, oh, fuck, this is not going to end well.
The levels do change drastically. From
Well, I like that they have like a level bracket for the dark zone, so you don't just walk in and get like wrecked by a bunch of people that are higher level than you. It goes up in increments of 5, which is I think is really cool because it makes the game feel a lot more balanced, and you don't have to like bother with level 30s just kicking your ass when you're level 5 or whatever.
One-shotting you.
Exactly. That didn't even happen in the main game. Like anywhere to the west side of the dark zone, you have to like it's like you have to be at least a level 20 to even stand a chance in that. And when I was playing with a couple of my buddies this week, and they're like, Nate, we need an extra body. Come help us with this mission. I'm like, you guys are all level 24. They're like, yeah, so just come help us. And so I did, and I took one bullet and was down. I'm like, I'm done. I'm not doing this. I'm going back to my own area. Yeah. What about you, Drew?
I've been playing Fable Legends, BC, and Project Milo.
No, you
Drew
have not.
miraculously revived canceled games and played them.
You're insult the
All
mood,
Peter
man.
Molyneux canceled games.
What is
He had nothing to do with Fable Legends. Sorry.
Lionhead
So,
Studios.
yeah,
Lionhead
Yeah,
Studios
sure.
might as well.
I have one question.
Guilty by association.
What is BC?
BC is Peter Molyneux.
The old canceled project.
Dinosaur game.
I have one question. What does Peter's dick taste like?
I played Project Milo, not Project Eat Peter Molyneux's penis.
It's the
What's
same
the
thing.
difference?
Yeah, what's the difference?
And you must have played that game.
What was that, Josh?
No, the only two games I've actually played were Garden Warfare 2 and Rocket League.
At least it's something.
Yeah,
it's something.
It's something.
Rocket League's still good.
I like games.
Yeah, but okay. So
Rocket League, though.
But we're gonna get into our first of many bashing sessions this evening. Fuck you, IGN.
Really,
Seriously.
though.
Yeah,
Really, though.
Yeah.
You guys suck at your jobs.
Like, do you have any idea?
Were you
What
even thinking today?
Yeah. Like, do you have any idea what an MMO is?
Jesus
Christ!
Well, who's the guy that wrote the article?
I don't fucking know his name. I don't care.
Everyone's
We
gonna
should
lose
find
their
out who it
jobs.
is.
His name is Vince, and just based on the first name Vince,
He's probably a
douche.
douchebag.
Now we're gonna lose all of our Vince fans. Thanks a lot, Sean.
Thanks, Sean.
My name's Vince, and I work for IGN.
Womp womp.
Yeah, but
Stat.
you read this guy's review, and it basically is, the way I summed it up was, he explains how everything is so great about the game, and then he says, it sucks, and I give it a 6 out of 10.
I got bored.
It's like, you get bored way too easily.
Do you understand what a grind is?
Well,
It's not. He wasn't even complaining about the grind.
Yeah.
Like, he complained about the stupidest shit. Like, I was walking between an area and I only encountered 2 times in these couple city blocks where I had to fight enemies. As if you want to be in constant combat.
Like,
It's
that's
a
not what-
fucking ruined city that's been evacuated.
Right.
Obviously, there's not going to be people fucking everywhere shooting at you. It's not like they shipped in truckloads of fucking guns to hand to everybody. You fucking idiot.
Like, have some fucking realism for once, man.
I, for one, loved the vibe of not knowing when something was going to happen or when someone was going to set up an ambush for me.
The Division Silent Hill edition.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of was. I mean, it was very desolate. It provided that Armageddon type of feeling. No, it's not Armageddon. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Like, if this really happened, it's not like people would just be out running the streets shooting at each other. You'd only see that on occasion, probably.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be your constant every day.
Mm-hmm.
So, but guess what? Your everyday would be finding supplies to upgrade your gear to survive. So,
and if you take all of the elements kind of combined, there's for an MMO, there's a lot of diversity to it, and I don't understand how you could say you got bored. I don't know.
Like I've thoroughly enjoyed every single second of that game. Even the moments where I like fucked up hard, I'm like, that was funny, that was awesome. I'm still having a blast.
Even the times where you're just walking between buildings and stuff, the background of everything is beautiful.
Exactly.
Like,
the weather, the like daylight and nighttime features of the buildings, like reflections.
And there's a real sense of tension.
When you walk in the fog, it feels fucked up. Like you can't see shit in the fog. And when you see a silhouette, you're like, is that an enemy or is that just a normal person?
Yeah.
there's a lot of different buildings that you can go through too, which is kind of like what Logan was saying earlier. I mean, in a lot of games like that, you run in, you try to go into a building and it's just like, nope.
Like
but
95% of them are just aesthetics. And a lot of these buildings you can go into and explore to find good resources, or there's a mission or something.
Or there's a view where you can like camp and like, ambush people from vantage points.
Or
exactly.
you can like you unlock safe houses and stuff, like where you can resupply your gear and like even have like little vendors in there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So there's so like it really plays in your favor to like really explore the game and not just fast travel everywhere. Mm-hmm. I mean, sometimes fast travel is convenient sometimes, but like
when you have loot, I can understand.
Yeah,
I could understand you doing that.
Because
I lost so much. I lost so much good loot the other night. Oh my god.
Well, one of the things that I like is the way that you get new perks is by completing missions to upgrade your home base.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of cool. Like, it makes sense. You're getting these perks because you are upgrading where you get your supplies from.
Right.
Like, that makes sense.
Like,
it's not just like, I shot a bunch of people and I unlocked a new perk because I shot a bunch of people. Like, that's not how reality works.
No.
Reality is you're going to upgrade your home base, and because you upgraded your home base, you now have access to better things.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes sense.
Which is what you would do in a survival situation.
Exactly. If you were going to have a home base, you're going to upgrade it. You're not just going to let it be a desolate post office that means nothing.
Once again, immersion. Like,
immersion.
Really feeling like you're there.
Very good job with the immersion, especially because like you of the rogue level, and once you get too big for your britches, then every single person that's in the dark zone knows that you are beyond rogue, and they will come after you.
Oh, I'm a rogue hunter. I see a rogue symbol come up on my mini map, and I'm going for it.
Oh, you're fucking dead, bitch.
Well,
like, you're gonna be a dick. I'm gonna be a dick too.
You wouldn't kill me, would you?
Oh, I'd kill you in a heartbeat.
Man, come on, really? You're not gonna
back
me
group,
up?
And if you were not in my party and you were a rogue agent, oh, you'd be dead.
Well, you know what? That just motivates me to get to a higher level than you, so that you can't do that.
You don't even have an
and
Xbox.
then I'm gonna steal your gear.
No,
Better get working.
I want to bring up just a couple things, and I hate calling out so many specific things about this IGN article.
But there's other articles that say the same thing, and they're just
I'm reading
stupid
this
comments.
one, and there's two things he says. He goes, I've talked to some other. I'm kind of paraphrasing. I've talked to some other IGN editors saying that they have seen gangs dynamically fighting in the world.
Yeah.
And he said, in more than 50 hours of play, I never did.
Oh, I saw it last
I see
night.
it every day.
All of the fucking time.
I see, yeah.
I don't know if he just didn't understand what was happening, if he just, I assume he almost didn't pay attention to parts of the game.
Like, did you even play the game?
Yeah.
I saw one part.
You see it all the time.
I saw one part when I was extracting something where 3 different factions of gangs came together and fought each other, as well as the regular players.
Yeah,
it was just a war zone.
And then, like same thing happened to me. Like I would shoot like those gangs that were fighting each other, and they would all fucking turn around and start attacking me. So it's like it's there. You just gotta fucking pay attention.
yeah.
So when you're referring to gang, you just mean
NPCs.
fire. Oh,
Well, there's different
NPCs.
types of NPC like factions.
There's like
you
3 or 4 different
got
factions.
the
and they'll fight each other
cleaners
sometimes.
and
Right,
there's
the
just,
Rikers,
the Rikers,
the-
and then there's some
just stuff.
Just the
techie
thugs.
guys. Yeah, like
There's a couple different factions that are very distinct and obvious fighting styles and weapons, and they'll fight each other occasionally.
Yeah.
I don't know how in 50 hours this guy never saw that. I'm pretty sure he just didn't pay attention.
The
to
cleaners
game.
are always wearing their hazmat suits and they got
Yeah.
flamethrowers and then.
Well, and another thing is actually, I kind of have a question about MMOs in general for this. When you're playing an MMO, there are sections that are based on around your level, right?
right.
Yes.
So when you outlevel those, you kind of move on to the next level to continue on.
That's exactly WoW.
Okay, and that makes sense though, right? You don't
Right.
really need to stick around that same level 1 to 5 area when you're level 50 or whatever.
If you were to stay in that level for like 15 levels, that would get repetitive. But
Well, and another
well,
thing is,
in WoW, it's like once you are in that zone and you're over leveled, it stops giving you experience. Like you don't level anymore because you're over leveled and you're killing things for no reason. Like you one shot every NPC in that area, and it's like, well, you got 1 experience for that, and you need 75 million to get to the next level. So congratulations.
well, that brings me to the point is he says this. Who wrote this article? He says there's these one and done missions you do in these areas that when you do it and complete it, there's no reason to come back. Isn't that obvious? You wouldn't want to come back, right?
Well,
There's
you go
no
to
point.
there's like Chelsea, which is the level 2 to 4 area, and I didn't even realize that it existed because I just walked through it to go set up my base of operations.
Yeah.
And there was missions and stuff to do in there, but because I was just so focused on the main mission, I just ignored it entirely. But you can go back and do that if you want. They scale the enemies up to your level to keep playing that.
Well, and also like once you do all the missions there, they're kind of for that level cap.
Yeah.
So you would want to progress through the game to do the next missions. You don't need to go back. I don't know what his complaint is. That's not a fair thing to even mention in an MMO.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you're talking about somebody that gave Black Ops 3 a 9.2.
Yeah, they hate it because it's not fucking Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Or because they didn't get paid enough money.
Whoever
Which
this
they've
is-
openly admitted, which an ex-employee openly admitted that the company was doing, that they were taking money.
Yeah.
They were taking money for reviews. So.
Well, I mean, if you think that Black Ops 3 is a good game, you obviously don't hold any credibility in my mind.
Well,
And if
compared
it's-
to something like The Division, you know, like such a massive undertaking and so much work put in it.
Let's see,
Coming from a
long-
game that's just a reskin version of the last game.
It's like,
And
yeah, how long did it take to
before
make that game? Less than a year? Oh, yeah. Division probably took like at least 5 years to
And
make.
who gives Evolve a 9?
Fuck Evolve!
Are you fucking high?
This
Are
guy
you
must have
high?
a specific kind of game
Yeah,
he likes and is biased.
Oh,
He's very
it's the
biased.
game where you get like taken advantage of and your money robbed from you, I guess.
How about, okay,
Because Destiny was the same way.
What
So-
was the whole? I forgot what the whole deal was with Evolve when it released. Like all the DLC. And like,
It was a cheeseburger with buns. They didn't even give you the meat, the cheese, or the toppings. They gave you the bread and then made you buy all of the other ingredients separately.
But wasn't it like pushing $200 to buy like all the extra content and stuff?
The season pass was 40 or 50.
Well, they had stuff outside of the season pass that was cosmetic that you could buy on launch day.
What? Why?
I don't know. I mean, it's just you'd think most stuff on launch would be. God damn it, Sean! I mean,
you
gotta stop
could've-
doing this during the podcast.
You could have literally patched the
Seriously.
game right before release and put all of that content in, but instead you're like, let's
Money
just
grab.
milk them for all their money.
Yeah, 2K shit the bed on that one for sure.
Yeah, 2K and Turtle Rock,
Yeah.
unfortunately. So it was a really bad way to start off your new studio, Turtle Rock.
Yeah.
By the way, so
But I have one more Destiny gripe. I'm sorry, or Destiny Division.
okay.
From IGN is actually on their social media. I made a comment on one of their posts.
Which is hilarious.
Yeah,
by
I
the
saw
way.
this shit.
It was-
Banned.
What
Banned.
banned?
Did you get banned?
Well, no, I didn't get banned.
They deleted his comment.
Yeah,
it had over 200
about
likes. and
200
they
likes or so
deleted
from people liking what I said, and there's like maybe 20 to 30 different comments on it. People having a discussion. They deleted my comment.
Because they're bitches.
So yeah, just make sure if you go to IGN, make sure you don't voice your opinion because they will delete it.
Oh,
So
hey,
fuck
Pat.
you, IGN.
You ruined the entire fucking thing. I was gonna be like, "Hi there, my name is Patrick Farrell. Thanks for coming out on St. Patty's Day. For all you lovely lady listeners out there, I've been playing Fallout 4 and Pokemon Blue this week. That's all I got. Thank you.
Okay.
Pat should have played.
That was sexy.
Yeah.
Fuck you! God damn it! You ruined my intro.
You sexy son of a
Give me
bitch.
that.
It's okay.
It's
They got
Happy
the
St. Me
effects.
Day. I apologize. We had a family tradition. We do it on St. Patrick's Day. I had to do it.
It's okay.
Whatever,
we
man.
we started a lot earlier than we usually do anyway, so.
No.
And
We're
you
not
didn't
gonna
even
let
bring
this.
me any Farrell's Irish Red. Come on.
We don't have. Well, I could have brought a growler, but
Oh, you should
it's delicious. I forgot you really like
Growler.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
and,
sure.
but one more thing about the Division before we move on. IGN's saying all this bad shit about the game. Well, it's like, let's see. It's an original IP. It's made more money than any other original IP in history in its opening week. $330 million.
Oh, by the way, more than your beloved Destiny.
Yeah, much more than Destiny. I like Destiny, but
Destiny's garbage. Don't support it.
I don't support the fact that it's fucking like money grab. But
Money isn't everything money. The amount of sales does not determine a successful game, in my opinion.
It doesn't, but-
is your game good? And if it is good, then yeah, you had a successful launch. But I don't know. That's just my
But
two
it's like,
cents.
yeah.
So
This is just another. It's just like Ubisoft's fuck you to IGN for hating their
Yeah.
game. It's dumb. It's fucking retarded.
pretty much. So,
I am done with that company
Yeah.
so much.
We're done with you, IGN.
I was done with IGN a long time ago. I had to actually like their page to comment on.
That's probably why they do that. So they don't get like people
They're just
trolling
gonna
them all the
delete it
time.
anyway,
Did
so
you
it doesn't
die
really
inside?
matter. So
No.
Sean, I'm taking your phone away. All right, I'm taking your phone away. You're done.
Yeah.
He's
Taking it away.
researching a podcast.
No, he's
like,
No, he's
"Pat-
not.
Yes, I am.
No, he's not. I don't
No,
care.
he's not.
It's too little, too late. You're done.
Another kind of cool thing that was announced this week is cross-network play is finally happening on Xbox One.
That's technically, I guess, it's happening on all the systems.
Yeah, so
Xbox One kind of initiated it.
so now PlayStation, Xbox One, and PC are gonna be able to play together.
They could.
Sony
Good.
com-
I was getting Xbox.
It's a possibility.
Yeah.
It's a
It is not
possibility.
officially
Sony-
confirmed.
It's gonna be
It is
so
happening
ridiculous.
on Xbox and PC with Rocket League.
Yes.
But
So it is happening.
But Xbox and PC is Microsoft. It's
PS4
it's
and
the same
PC has
thing.
been doing that shit for a while now.
They did
They
that.
have.
They did that with
So-
Counter Strike, wasn't it? Was it Counter Strike?
No,
I could have sworn.
Shadow Complex. Shadow Complex.
And
Shadow
let's
Run.
Shadow
was
Run.
one
let's
of the
also not
originals.
forget Final Fantasy 12 and 14. Also, the MMOs also did crossplay. Or 11, yeah, sorry,
11.
not 12.
11
and
I don't
14.
even play Final Fantasy, and
Yeah.
I know which one the MMOs are.
Based off
We're
of this,
sorry.
though,
14.
based off of this,
Sorry.
though, that this could be the first time that PS4 and Xbox One could play simultaneously.
Sony
Correct.
did comment on what was said by Xbox, but they didn't specifically say Xbox. But they came out and said that that's something we're going to be interested in. But they were kind of being coy about it and didn't
They
specifically.
said something about it's up to the developers.
There's no
to
reason
kind
it
of-
Something
shouldn't.
like
It's
that.
2016.
They
So we should already be doing this
They-
as of 5 years ago.
They said we're open to it. I mean, there's concerns there. I mean, I think it's mainly going to be up to developers. I mean, games like COD, you would see like doing that shit all the time because that's going to boost sales no matter what for both sides. But now there's going to be certain games where Sony would be like, why would we do crossplay for that? You know, we're going to lose sales on this game if somebody else can just get it on Xbox and play with their friends. You know what I mean?
Are you talking about an exclusive game?
Possibly. I'm just saying
I'm
in
going to
general.
guess your exclusives are going to stay exclusive.
That's what I'm
I don't
thinking.
think they're
yeah.
going to jump ship from one console to another.
What
in
I
terms
think
of,
you're going to see
titles.
is you're going to see a lot of games. I mean, it does not hurt either system to be able to play with the other system. It's not going to hurt your sales. If they want to play the game, they're going to buy it for the system that they own.
True.
But also promote game sales probably.
It would probably boost game sales because they're thinking, I don't want to buy this game because all my friends have PS4s. And I won't be able to play with them if I buy it on Xbox One. Well, now, if that's a possibility, you will be able to play with them.
If the developers offer enough incentive for them, that's
Why would
it's-
they not?
What,
That's
but
so
I
much
mean,
money.
but they're buying their games,
Yeah,
so
it's
like
game
why?
sales, yeah.
Yeah, why? I mean, why wouldn't it be an incentive? They're, 'cause
I
they're
don't
buying
see
their
a
game.
reason why it wouldn't boost sales.
Pat.
Just out of curiosity, because
Yes.
I showed up late,
Yes.
and it'll make me giggle on the inside because I heard you guys when I was walking in, you guys were talking about the division and bullshit. Were you guys talking about how people don't understand what an MMO is?
Yes, exactly.
That was part of it, yeah.
That makes me giggle really hard.
Do you guys some input before we move on, or no?
No, I mean I haven't played the Division one. It just made me laugh because I've played a shit ton of MMORPGs, and I can understand how people could like jump into a game like that and be like, What the fuck is going on?
I don't want to play for 30
I don't want to do
levels.
inventory management. I go fuck yourself. It's fun.
Yeah.
Like,
Right?
grow-
Invested in the story.
Grow some balls.
I'm a big lore and RPG nerd. I can't help it.
You are.
Don't say.
Yeah.
Are you a hardcore lore nerd?
I'm a
But you don't
hardcore.
But you don't give a shit about porn
RPG
lore.
lore nerd.
Hey, we get some Hearthstone news on this podcast later
I
on.
knew. Which I'm excited for.
I know.
And I have a joke to make about how bad it is, too. It's
Oh my god.
It's
What?
gonna be great.
Can't
Let's
wait
just
for
go to
you
the
to bust
Hearthstone
out-
topic. Let's just do it. We were already talking about it anyways.
I guess.
Bust
Yeah.
out that gem.
Transition.
So, Hearthstone had a number of announcements this week. They officially confirmed Whispers of the Old Gods as an expansion.
Woo.
They showed off some of the cards, and they're really interesting. Some really, really fascinating new aspects that they're going to be
Not
bringing
looked
in.
at any of them.
Um,
Give me something. Give me a tidbit.
there's like Cthulhu, I think is what is that what he's called? Cthulhu?
It's Cthulhu.
I call it
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu. I've called it Cthulhu forever.
Like he has like followers and stuff that when you play them, no matter where Cthulhu is in your deck, he gains +1/+1 or +2/+2.
That's awesome.
Oh my
Super
god.
cool.
And there's Sean just showed me a couple of cards. There's one that's spend all the mana you have and do that much damage to a minion, or spend all the mana you have and summon a random minion of that cost. Like those are crazy cards.
That's sweet.
I mean,
It's
it
crazy.
brings
That's
in
stupid to fight against.
the random cost one brings into the RNG effect that some people don't like about Hearthstone. Some people do like.
I'll tell you the one card that's pissed me off more than anything right now, and it's the only reason why I've lost a couple
Fucking
matches.
Reno
in the past.
Jackson?
Reno!
Oh.
Fucking Jackson!
That card needs to go.
That
Oh,
card
that
is
card's so
bullshit.
stupid.
That sounds
Oh,
like,
you
an MMA fight.
You
No
have me
idea.
down to
Imagine-
5 life left. Let me
Imagine-
just play a card
Yeah.
that heals me to full
Imagine
health.
you have a chance to win. It's not looking good, but you have a chance to win, and you're like,
And then they
okay,
spit
if I
in
pull-
your face.
and then they play a card,
and then
you go,
once you lose, they shit on your dead body.
and they go, oh, I'm at 2 HP. Now I'm back at full health again.
Is that what? Is that the card effect?
Yep.
That's a card. You have to only have one type of every card in your deck, though. So normally you can
No,
have.
that's not true.
One copy.
That's what it says. One copy.
Of
No,
every
that's
card.
already
It's
one
only
copy.
if you've drawn it.
What?
Yeah. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I thought it meant actually like I can only have one Stormwind champion.
No.
or
No, yes,
one-
that is what it is.
No,
Yeah,
it's
that's
not.
what it means.
In your deck currently. What's in your deck pile? If you've played other copies of the card, that is not counted in that.
Yeah.
But whatever's left in your deck when you play Reno, there has to be only one copy of every card that's in your deck.
Then he's saying it right because if you have 2 copies of Stormwind champion,
Yeah, you can. If you played the
played
first
Stormwind
one
champion?
and then you played Reno,
That's stupid.
it would fool
Yeah.
you.
I did not realize that the strategy worked on that card. I thought
Yeah.
it meant you literally only had one type of each card.
No, you can make your deck however
God.
you want.
I hate
It's
this
just
card
when
more
you
now.
play Reno, there has to be one copy of every card left in your deck.
What's the cost on it?
5.
Yeah, it's a dumb card.
What?
5 cost and you
Well,
go.
we can talk about the other bullshit card from that expansion, Entomb. A 6 cost that just steals a minion.
I know some of these words.
Fuck
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
You played a little bit.
I
I played like the tutorial and I was
I just heard
As if
blah
we
blah
needed-
blah. I'm a dirty tramp.
as if we needed to make Priest more annoying. Let's give them a card that just takes a minion you have from your board and puts it into their deck.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid. It should be an 8 cost minimum.
I know, right?
Your knowledge of Hearthstone rivals my knowledge of the division.
Right? Yeah, so we can talk about this thing, right?
But the other announcement they
What'd you
made,
call it?
What?
Hearthstone?
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 Hearth.
Hoth.
But that expansion is
Hearthstone.
with that expansion, they're actually going to give everybody Cthulhu and a couple of his
Followers.
minions,
Sweet.
as well as
Is
3
he
packs.
legendary?
You'll also get 3 packs for free on launch. They've never done that with an expansion.
Are they
before.
charging for the expansion?
No, this is just like all the other expansions. Like it's not a solo adventure.
Oh, it's just by
It's
card
cards.
packs.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and they're giving you
It's
3.
like Gnomes versus Goblins.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like they're giving you 3 packs for free on release, which is pretty cool.
Bueno. Be like,
And
free to play game.
set
Free
for-
to play game that is extremely well done. Tutorial's amazing. Fucking bot. You will not
Hours
be
and
disappointed.
free to
Hours.
start game. We gotta,
Free to start.
Free to
I
start.
have paid very little money for that game.
I'm just saying it's not. There needs to be a distinction between
Depends on how
games that are
patient you
100% free
No, that's true.
and games that are free
Depends-
with
Free,
microtransactions.
premium games.
Yes.
It depends on how patient you are. I'm a very patient person, and I just won a bunch of matches. I did not pay for the first 2 solo adventures. I paid for the third one.
I haven't paid for this current
Yeah.
solo adventure, and I didn't pay for the last one either. I only
And
paid
all my
for the
packs.
first one.
I have never paid for a booster pack in my life.
I have
always
bought
done
a few
gold.
booster packs,
I have
but-
not paid for booster pack. That's why I have way less legendaries than Drew does, because we were comparing.
I know the word booster pack.
I have a lot of legendaries too. I think I have
I
like
have some
30
good
or
ones.
something like
I have
that.
some good ones.
Did you guys
But-
get that sweet Charizard?
No, but I got that sweet Deathwing.
The other announcement that Hearthstone made was they finally are patching it with, by the way, patch 4.2.0.
Nerd.
All Blizzard
Nerd,
patches
nerd,
are like
nerd,
that.
Do you not understand 4.2.0? It was a stoner joke. But finally getting additional deck
Oh, I
slots.
get it.
Finally,
What?
I've been waiting for
We
that.
get it, Disco.
2 times as many deck slots, basically.
Sweet.
You know the technology required to make this possible?
Sweet.
Numbers?
Putting an arrow onto the fucking screen so you could go to a different page.
Yeah.
That took this long to add into the game. Like we've been bitching about it as a community
When you
for.
say deck slots, you mean like the 9 we have right now, and
Yeah.
then you get an additional
So you get,
9?
you get
Yes.
18 total.
But all it required was to put a fucking arrow in the game.
That's true.
Ridiculous.
Maybe well, there's data management. I mean, they have to save the decks on the server for each.
That's
listen, let me
minimal
slightly
data.
defend the bullshit.
It's just fucking card text. Like, anyways, they also announced that they have special like skins for the characters you can buy.
Boom.
They announced a new
Don't buy
Paladin
it.
one.
Yes.
So don't buy them. They're fucking $10. It's ridiculous.
It's my favorite game
But
ever.
they announced it, so you'll see it once in a while.
Yeah.
But
Any
that's
other
all
Hearthstone
the
news?
no. That's all the Hearthstone news. It's pretty exciting though. I mean,
It's pretty sweet.
it's nice that Hearthstone is still, after all this time, continuing to release new content and continuing to make it interesting.
Yeah, considering they're coming out with Legion.
They're also in the future going to be making 2 different play modes. They finally announced that your cards are not useless. You just cannot use them in standard play. So
But wild is everything.
wild is everything.
Everything.
Meaning you can use any card you
Oh,
want.
they're gonna start doing the magic shit where like
Base, yeah,
cards
base.
are legal after a certain
Like
point.
Like Legacy.
The
Yeah.
the gnomes and goblins and the Naxxramas cards are going to be only available in wild mode
Interesting.
coming up.
I'm gonna have to redo my deck set
Yeah.
because
Pretty-
Lotheb is a great card.
It's pretty
Yeah.
good if you have a free,
Lotheb's super good card.
Yep.
like a free-to-play game.
Pretty sure
Keep
Dr.
adding
Boom
stuff.
is in that
Yep,
group too.
it is.
Oh shit! Of course they get rid of Dr. Boom.
Well, it was probably
Not
about
get rid of
time.
Dr. Boom.
You piqued my interest, and now I'm updating Hearthstone.
Are you seriously?
Yeah, I
As we
am.
speak.
He's doing it.
He's fucking doing it as we speak. Asshole.
But that's pretty much it with Hearthstone. But keep your eyes open for that if you are card game players. It's
Yeah.
Love her stuff.
Which
Shut the fuck up,
I'm
Pat.
not.
So,
free to start. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Chowder.
It is.
Chowder.
It is chowder.
Say it.
Smart
Chowder.
Yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Simpsons jokes. But Josh,
So Logan,
are you ready to go on your rant?
my power level's increasing.
Yeah.
Should we say that for last?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
No.
Sean, Sean
I
says
want
to
to.
my power
I
level.
want to hear it now.
Before I go on this huge rant, I want to ADD topic back to the cross-networking topic. By the way,
Okay.
Rocket League is expected to be the first like a mainstream cross-title play between Xbox and PS4, and that is expected to launch in the springtime. However, I don't think that's 100% confirmed. I think it's just expected
I
because
don't
I
think
think
Sony said anything officially.
not
right?
officially, but both. But what we do know is that but the game is set to crossplay between both systems.
So
one of the
Xbox
things
smaller-based
that
game,
they're
too.
talking about is that the original thing they were saying was it was going to be Xbox and PC was going to be crossplay.
That is
on,
happening.
on Rocket League, which
Yes.
isn't Rocket League already crossplay between PC and PS4?
Yes.
I believe
Yes.
so.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
and I mean, it's not going to take much more to make it crossplay between.
And that's all Rocket League needs is more sales. so,
You gotta get those $20 bills.
Yeah.
They only spent $2 million to make the game. Why not make
Put
money?
basketball mode in.
Yeah, I'm putting basketball
I'm
mode in.
waiting
Yeah.
for
Basketball
that.
mode
I'm
in.
so
I'm
waiting
so
for that.
excited for basketball
Hey,
mode.
I said
sounds
that they
fun.
needed to be making new maps and modes, and
There
they're
you
doing
go.
it. So props to
They're
them.
listening to our podcast.
They
Hopefully.
better,
Hey, you
they
know
better be
what?
releasing all these
You know
things
what?
for free.
You know what? They have Rocket Labs. I think Rocket Labs provides plenty of obstacles and quite a bit of changes to the way that you play the game. So
That basketball mode looks fucking
especially
It looks so
You'll
fun,
have to
though.
learn how to fly.
yeah.
I
sure.
I
Get
am
the
definitely
shots
gonna have to learn how to
up,
fly.
yeah.
I've not mastered my aerial skills.
Yeah,
yet.
I'm not very good at flying. We'll see. But anyway, so
I'm helping.
I had a little bit of a problem this week, as
Dun,
most
dun,
of you
dun,
saw
dun,
in
Dun, dun,
group
dun,
chat.
dun, dun.
Um,
Dun, 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 dun. I'm
what are you
building-
doing?
I'm building you up.
Oh, okay.
Stop.
So
Dun, dun,
anyway,
dun,
I've been having a problem for a long time with my PS4's connection speed. So back in my old place when I first got my PS4, I had it hardwired into Ethernet port and was getting anywhere between 20 or 18 megabytes per second and 26 megabytes per second. So I swapped out that router, thinking that it was possibly maybe that router. Got another one because that router burned out, still getting the same speed. All the while of getting full speed on all of my other devices in the home. Now, I recently just swapped out my router again at a completely different apartment complex. There's only one other person that lives in my building, so it's not like there's a bunch of people sucking out my bandwidth. Or
You essentially live in a
Yeah,
town.
guys.
You essentially live in a duplex.
pretty much.
Yeah.
So, I went out to Nebraska Furniture Mart last night and spent $150 on a brand new router modem combo because I was also experiencing buffering problems with Netflix and PC, but that's a completely different thing. So that led me to believe it was the router because I'm paying for 15 megabytes a month for Cox. So really, Sean,
It's a company.
Really,
that provides
Sean?
internet
Cox
service.
Communications is an
Goddamn,
internet
Sean.
provider.
you just couldn't contain yourself, Sean.
You want to bring that up on
Did
your
you?
phone?
Did you?
How many pictures did you have at the bar? Wait, we didn't go to the bar. How would you
Goddamn
have been with 2
4-year-old.
pictures? Anyway,
This-
so
this man's 29 years old, by the way.
so anyway, after the router fiasco, I do my device checks. And I'm like, oh great, all of my other devices are fixed. I'm getting a full 50 megabyte between 40 and 50 megabytes per second across all devices in my house. I was very pleased.
Or so you thought.
So I thought I go into my room and I boot up my PS4, do my network connection test. 13 megabytes per second. Are you fucking shitting me? Fourth world internet? What is your fucking damage? And like it fluctuates. And when it's on a Wi-Fi signal and it's in the next room, there's nothing blocking the signal. It's elevated off the ground. It's in a perfectly good receivable spot. But it fluctuates anywhere between 13 megabytes per second and like 2 to 3 megabytes per second depending on the time of day. Now,
What?
no, seriously.
How?
And okay, so how, you ask? Well, I did some research on the topic.
It's like,
and
well,
found
let
out-
me fucking tell you.
Yeah, and it turns out that I am not the only person that's experienced this problem before. So I came across a couple of different articles. People experiencing the same problems. There were people that had varying speeds and varying internet service providers. So one person who had 200 megabyte download per second and 20 megabyte upload was still only getting 26 megabyte per second download speed on their PlayStation 4. How is this possible, you ask?
You might be wondering.
You might be wondering. Well, after this person did extensive testing, wrote a full-on article about it, talked with tech support at Sony, it turns out the tech at Sony told him that it was the reason why that it was that way was that they were capping bandwidth speeds to ensure stability.
Sounds
Right.
like fucking bullshit.
It sounds like fucking garbage, does it not?
Sounds like kind of like what Capcom got sued for a few years
Yeah.
ago.
Okay, so
Comcast.
So let me ask you this. So you're telling me that you have to cap bandwidth speeds, but yet you have no need to explain this to your user base.
Yeah, this seems like something that would be, if the mass of people knew, which apparently they don't, would be fucking livid, right?
I've had a PlayStation 4 for almost 2 years now, and never thought that Sony servers would be the problem. So here's the deal: when PlayStation was free, when PlayStation Network was free, it made sense. It made sense to cap your bandwidth speeds because, I mean, if you have a bunch of free people on there all at once, obviously it's going to bog servers down and you don't have money to upgrade those servers or do a lot of maintenance on them. But now that you're charging people $50 a month to play multiplayer, which
$50
obviously...
a month?
Or, no, $50 a year.
I was going to say, what the fuck?
$50 a year.
God, what are you playing?
$50 a year to do this. I think that's in pretty bad practice and in pretty poor taste for you to still be practicing this.
So where's that money go then? If you're paying them $50 a year,
It's
Sony in financial trouble? We don't know about it?
Bigger, they just stacking them up higher.
It's going somewhere. Now here's kind of like how it was explained to me as far as how the connection test speeds work, because obviously the connection speed test says estimates, but when I'm only getting like a 1 or a 2 megabyte difference, to me that doesn't seem more as an estimate as more of like an actual speed test. But this tech, because it was a forum post that I was reading, and this tech got on and he started explaining to people, like, you know, okay, this is the reason why your PS4 is running so slow. And it was educational to me because I have no idea how fucking servers work. So, speaking of servers, Logan, your Wi-Fi's out. I'm trying to pull up this article.
Whoa.
Hold on a sec.
It might be your phone. It's not
It could be.
computers and my
Anyway.
My phone's on Wi-Fi.
So, and I'm just going to read kind of from the article here. It says, you guys seem to have misconceptions about how computer networks work. A computer network is like plumbing. The flow is limited by the smallest pipe in the connection, not the closest pipe. Your complaints indicate that you believe that is the closest pipe. The bandwidth that you purchase from your ISP only covers the network connection from your home to the ISP's local data center. So that in no way reflects how your data is getting to Sony servers. So what you're seeing is the smallest pipe. You're still getting your full speed, but then as soon as it hits Sony servers, it fucking drops.
Huh.
It seems like they should be using their money to have more of a
To
bigger
upgrade,
pipe, right?
to upgrade their
Like-
servers. I completely and utterly agree with that. But
I never had a problem.
You don't play a lot of online games.
I
well,
play Street Fighter all the time.
Pat, what do you
That's
get?
more frames per like second shit. All you saw all my
But
matches I played. I
what-
never had any problems with
What
it.
are you getting for? Well, I mean, that's not the point. 26 megabytes per second is plenty to run for online multiplayer games. That's not what I'm getting at here. What I'm getting at here is the fact that, like, you're paying for an internet speed and you have the technology to have that internet speed, but because Sony is cheap and they don't want to upgrade their servers, you can't take advantage of it no matter what type of equipment or speed that you buy, which I think is pretty fucked up, to be honest, if you're taking $50 a year from me for the quote-unquote cost of using your servers when they're jack compared to Microsoft's. Microsoft has literally spent millions telling people that they have the best servers out there, and they're right, because compared to, I mean, Logan, I don't know if you've done a speed test. Disco, what about you? Have you done a speed test in your... Well, are you using Wi-Fi or are you doing direct?
I got direct connection.
I had direct,
What are you getting direct?
I get, I get wonderful numbers. I think I'm getting like in the 70s regularly.
What are you paying for?
I have 100.
100?
But that's just regularly. I mean, I get max from time to time.
Okay, so still, I mean, it kind of, I mean, you're still getting 30 megabytes less, but I mean,
But that's mostly because there's 2 other people also
right.
siphoning off some of what I use by streaming videos and also playing online, and then people streaming upstairs,
Phones.
everything.
computers, everything.
So it's kind of, I lose a little bit.
Still wonderful numbers. I mean, the test that this guy was conducting said that the only connection that he had to his router was his PlayStation 4.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, for you to have like 26 megabytes per second download for that, to me
So he
is...
was on-
And that's direct connection.
Okay,
if
that's
you're
what I was
doing
gonna ask.
Wi-Fi, it's garbage. It's like 13 megabytes per second. And sometimes it can fluctuate all the way down to 3 megabytes per second. Or if you're unfortunate like me, less than a meg per second.
Jesus Christ, are you serious?
Less than a meg per second with all other devices in my house running fine.
Wow.
That is unfortunate.
He's not the only one experiencing this problem. Brennan, who's been on the podcast before, has the same issues. His speed gets throttled down to almost nothing, and he can't download things from the store. He has to start a download, let it run overnight so that it can be ready for him tomorrow when he gets home from work.
Which shouldn't be a
That
thing
shouldn't
on a
happen.
100 meg connection.
Exactly.
It
He also-
shouldn't.
he
That's what
also-
I'm saying. That's my point.
He also has problems like joining games with his friends.
Yeah.
Like, it's
What's he
usually
playing?
nothing ever severe. Like, he doesn't have a lot of problems playing his games. It's just he regularly gets screwed.
But I mean, from what I understand, it seems like PSN does limit your bandwidth dynamically depending on how busy their servers are. So to me, like, I mean, if you're online and everyone's downloading the newest AAA title, like let's say on launch night everyone's downloading The Division, you could have like John Wayne toilet paper for internet speeds. Which is garbage. I mean, if you're paying that much money a month from your ISP, you should be getting at least close to that.
Well, your problems weren't on a major release night, right? That was just
it
regular
depends.
day.
It honestly depends, and it's like I told you, it fluctuates, and I
Yeah.
never knew why it fluctuated
Yeah.
until now. Because now I'm starting to actually get answers for it, and $200 later, you know,
Jeez,
depending on with the router, the modem. And I actually bought a power line adapter to hook up directly to my Ethernet or to my router in the other room via Ethernet, which doubled the speed, but it's still only 26. It's still only 26 megs per second. It's half of what I'm paying for.
Yeah,
there's no
that
excuse for
kinda
that.
sucks.
There's no
It really
excuse.
does, and they say it's to take out server spikes, quote unquote. It's basically a cover up for them to not have to upgrade their shitty servers and pocket your money.
Just add more servers or something if you're paying
Well, it's like,
for it now. Right?
I mean, that like kind of raises the question of like, is Sony in some type of financial trouble we don't fucking know about it, or like what?
I think it's just a corrupt business practice. I mean,
Yeah.
look at the Wi-Fi connectivity that's in Samsung Galaxy like S5. The PlayStation 4's network hardware is cheaper and not even as good as that. It's less than that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a 2.5 gigahertz channel. So for those of you that don't know what that is, that's basically the internet that the Wi-Fi that you typically run on now. 5 gigahertz is what Xbox One went with their Wi-Fi hardware. It's the channel doesn't spread as far, but it provides faster speeds if you're close to it.
Yeah.
So basically, it's like it's on crack if it's a Wi-Fi on crack if you're close to the signal. But anyway, PlayStation skimped out on that, which I think is garbage. So I mean, to me, like it just seemed like that they had this planned out. Everyone's upgrading to 5 gigahertz speed except for Sony.
Huh.
I just want Sony fucking exposed because I have had a hell of a headache trying to get this shit fixed, and I'm thinking it's my router, and I go out and I replace my fucking router. And it's not my router. It's just that Sony is just a bunch of rude little rat dicks. Suck fucking house cat rat dicks.
That sucks that you had to actually go out and spend like $100+ on a router
Just
to find out that your PS4
Can you get
or
your money
Sony's
back at
network
least?
is the problem.
Sony's network is the problem. And if I hadn't had PC buffering issues, I probably wouldn't have gone. And most people that are listening is like, "Oh wow, what a fucking idiot!" You know, he should have Googled it. But if my PC wasn't experiencing buffering problems, I never would have gone out and bought another router. That's why I thought it
So
was
had to upgrade
So-
your router.
So it wasn't a
like, it's
complete
not-
waste of money.
Yeah,
But
no, not completely, but still, I mean, it's a worthy investment in the long run. But still, the fact that I had to go out and spend that kind of money on a problem that I thought I was diagnosing the problem, and it turns out Sony servers have been the problem this entire last 2 years.
Well, so say
That's
you
insane.
buy a system for $400 expecting to get a certain amount of quality out of it, and now your games are fucking up.
Logan, remember when I almost bought a PS4?
I know. Remember when I talked you out of it? That bundle is looking pretty good now, isn't it, John?
Yeah.
We're talking about
You know,
like,
it
the
is.
$600 value of an Xbox for $400.
I'm just saying, like, you know, PS4 is still a great system when it comes to the games. Compared to technology-wise and the shit that I've been having to deal with for the last 2 years as far as my internet connection speeds, it's fucking garbage, plain
Yeah.
and simple.
Offline story exclusives.
So fuck you, Sony. Get your shit together. I don't care what you do with your shit. Put it in a backpack.
Put it in museums.
Sell it to a shit store. Put it in a shit museum. I don't care what you do with your shit. Just get it together. Get your shit together.
You too, Nintendo.
Yeah.
for no reason really in particular.
So anyway-
No, Nintendo shit the bed too with the recent like.
We talked about that the other week.
I know we talked
Pat,
about it, but
I just always kind of generally.
Do you have any
Nintendo,
input
so-
on this, Pat? Do you know what you're
I-
getting for your internet speed? Do you know? Was it
Yeah,
like
we
30?
pay 50 and I get 30,
You get 30.
and I'm on wireless.
That is crazy.
I'm telling you, I've been playing, like, I don't play a lot of multiplayer games, but I don't get kicked off. I don't have lag. I don't have anything.
I've been kicked
crazy
off
like
of
that,
several
so.
games over the course of the last 2
I
weeks.
don't think the games that you play are that demanding on the
I
server.
played Destiny.
I mean,
I played Borderlands. I
played
played
Street
Street
Fighter.
Fighter. I played fucking online games.
Street Fighter is very demanding.
I played Final Fantasy 14. I played I played a fucking MMO on there. No lag.
Rocket League is not demanding, and when you're getting kicked off of Rocket League, you know there's a problem.
I'm just saying, personally, I mean, it's multiple variants. Don't get me wrong, the stats are there. I understand that.
Rocket
Yes.
League is demanding on your video card.
But it could also be, I mean, the slightest thing. I mean, like, if you're in a shitty, like, wireless zone area. Like, I go down anywhere I take my phone, my battery is normal. Like, doesn't even matter. If I go to fucking the pub, I literally in 1 hour go from 90% to 65%.
Notice you use the word pub on St. Patrick's Day.
Like, it's stupid. Stupid.
I just think it's
For some
funny.
reason down in Shadow Lake, my battery just gets destroyed on my cell phone. But anywhere else I go in town, it's fine.
I just think it's funny that every single person that I'm looking up and all the articles that I'm reading are getting the exact same speed as me, with all different internet service providers with all different
It's understandable.
speeds.
Yeah, no, it's
So,
understandable. No, trust me.
That's
the
where my
data's
frustration
behind it. The
lies.
data's behind it. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, maybe I'm that one rare off chance that I don't have any problems.
Maybe you might be lucky. But anyway, and that's kind of my end rant there. It wasn't as angry as I thought it would be.
That's pretty close.
More technical than anything. Sorry if I bored you all with all of my internet talk. I did a lot of research on this over the course of the
Sorry, I annoyed you with my PS4 problems.
my poor the poor man's Xbox.
Oh my god.
So my Xbox has worked perfectly lately.
Yeah, I've never had any problems with
Fuck
Xbox
right
the
off.
entire time I've owned it.
How about that Xbox
Out here.
stuff?
Don't break your arm jerking yourself off, Logan.
I won't.
In other news, PlayStation VR is launching in October.
More PlayStation.
So anyway, now that you don't want to buy a PlayStation anymore,
Here's
You
the
cash in that VR system.
All right, Drew can say it. PC Master Race.
PC Master Race.
It'll always be that, whether we like it.
Yeah, PC's too much work.
False. It is not.
Yeah.
You're just fucking lazy.
I am fucking lazy. I want to plug it in and go. I don't want to fucking buying other shit like that.
VR.
VR.
Yes,
Yeah.
$400.
What about VR? I'm not
Way
even really
too
sure.
far.
They
expensive.
are almost already sold out of their initial stock.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I think it's a little expensive.
Think of it this way: it's
Not
an investment.
Oculus Rift is what, 600?
It's an
Is it
investment
$599,
into the
isn't it?
future of gaming.
No, it is. Yeah.
You're not buying like it for what it currently is coming with. You're investing it.
Yeah.
How much is Oculus? It's $599, right?
I don't fucking care.
Pretty sure. I know you don't care.
Virtual reality
Same for
is
the
not
thing.
going to be relevant for
John,
years. So.
what is it? $599?
I'm
Are
pretty
you
sure.
sure?
Right?
I'm pretty sure it's $599. Anyways,
It's higher than
Because I
400.
know Sony was making not a big deal, but they were saying it will be cheaper than
like one of their big
Let's-
ones they put out
let's
today. I
see.
saw the trailer.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up right now. Currently, these are all like accessories for it.
Wear your
This is not-
pants
we
down.
need some elevator music right now.
No, that's too fast. It's-
We'll just play the.
Here's a little fun fact. In Max Payne 1, if you were in an elevator and you would shoot the speakers, he would go, "Thank you."
Thank
Just
you.
with the music, so
Nice.
yeah.
I was gonna do something more
I
like
miss Max Payne 1.
It's like the call waiting music.
I'm on the Oculus website. There isn't anything about pricing.
Where's the lounge music from Uno when you need it?
I also
Yes!
Oh,
I love the loud
that
music in the
game
game
is
Uno.
just
I
good
just
in
got a
general.
fucking nostalgia
Oh,
boner.
I was gonna say.
Oh, I'm gonna play Uno tonight on my first
When is that going to be backwards compatible? Come on,
It
Xbox
should be,
One.
right?
Come on, Uno.
They
I will
announced a
break
couple
you,
more backwards
motherfuckers.
compatible
Uno.
games.
What do they announce?
Alan Wake is one of them.
Yes, I love Alan Wake.
There's a Castlevania game.
Mass
Oh,
Effect
that's
3
old.
yet?
Backwards
Pac-Man.
compatible. No, it wasn't backwards
Was
compatible.
Mass Effect 3
Yeah, it was.
backwards
No,
compatible
no.
yet?
I think there was like 2 expansions of Alan Wake. I think they were backwards compatible first. Now the game is. They just announced it like today. If you want
How are expansions compatible before the actual game?
they're like standalone like DLCs. You don't have to have the game.
Really? Oh, was
Yeah.
that American Nightmare?
American Nightmare. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's
okay,
what was.
okay.
I believe that was first.
I was like,
That
how? I was like, that. My mind is full of fuck.
Yeah,
How does
yeah.
that work?
Why isn't
That's
Mass
okay.
Effect 3 backwards compatible?
Because
yet?
ask EA. That's why.
That's my concern.
No,
because
ask
I
right
would
now.
probably
Ask 'em.
finish Mass Effect 3 if I could play it on my Xbox.
Because
No,
EA
You
likes
have
to
no
do
reason to
weird.
not finish it now.
I don't even have my Xbox 360 plugged into anything. It's sitting in a cupboard.
So you have no reason to finish it.
Fucking plug it in.
The reason
For you, just for that.
When Josh beats Mass Effect 3, we're going to spoil it for you. You have until he's done. I'm
I'm-
not joking. It's been like 4 years since it came out. All right.
Disco, I am plugging through
Yeah.
Mass Effect.
I'll probably just watch the
Are
story
you
on
digging
the
it?
internet.
That's fine.
I love it, man.
You can do
I
that.
beat Mass Effect 1, by the way. You missed that a while ago. So I'm on Mass Effect 2 already.
But
He
you're
didn't
digging the
save
storyline
Rex.
Love it, man. It's
and
good.
choices.
He
and all
didn't
that
say
shit, yeah.
he didn't
He
save
did not
Rex.
save Rex.
I killed Rex.
What?
What?
What is
Shepherd?
wrong with him?
All right.
No.
His shepherd's an evil shepherd.
Rex.
Actually, to be honest, I have to be honest here. I actually did try and save Rex, but Ashley shot him in the back.
That I believe
No,
that's
that-
because
yes,
you didn't do enough
have
cyber
to
you
persuasion.
didn't do-
high
You
enough.
did- That's part of it. You
Your
didn't
renegade-
have your
your renegade
stats high
Imperial
enough
was-
to make a
Oh
decision.
shit!
That's why you need to do that. I remember there was a reason to do the side quest in Mass Effect 1. That's why you didn't have enough of
You didn't have enough Paragon.
No,
Which
no,
one is
loyalty.
the Roach Queen or whatever?
Well,
Ragnar
that's
Queen?
Mass Effect 2.
Yeah, the
Ragnar.
That's Mass Effect 1.
That's Mass Effect.
That's one.
Did you do that side quest?
No,
that's
I
not
did
side
not.
quest.
That's a main quest.
That's a main quest.
What do you mean, a Ragnar Queen? Oh no, wait, I did do
The
that.
giant spider.
You have to actually do it. You
I,
can't beat the
I
game.
saved.
Take on Liara's mom.
Oh, I saved the Ragnar race.
That's
okay.
okay.
That's not a bad
that's good.
thing.
That's
a good thing. I did
That's
too.
that's probably why because they wiped out the Krogans, didn't they?
No, the
they were-
Krogans almost wiped
the
them
court.
out.
Yeah,
Oh.
they were
They were
at
made-
war with the Krogans.
but they said a voice from outside.
Yeah.
God
You
damn
know-
it, we
you
gotta
know-
wait.
Does
You
that-
need
we
to
gotta
save this
save
for
it.
the Mass
Yeah.
Effect podcast.
Yeah, we gotta
The
save it.
Krogans stopped the Rachni.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
No, you said they almost wiped out the Krogans. Somebody said that
He
the,
said.
Oh, I thought that's what
it
it
was.
was.
The Krogans stopped
I said the
them.
reason why the
That's why they
Ragni,
were
the reason why the
sterilized.
Ragni went crazy is because they heard a voice from the outside that totally messed up like their song, as they call
No
it.
spoilers.
Pat
Right?
Spoilers.
Pat just used like 35 quotations.
I'm
Every
just
word.
saying.
Just
I
saying.
can't wait for the Mass Effect podcast because we are gonna geek out like a
Yeah.
fuck that night.
Hardcore.
I think
yeah,
our
we are.
final topic
Hardcore.
should be
We're gonna
one
hoard
that
over it.
Pat suggested that we did not put in. It'll be a quick one.
Yes.
Is what is your favorite game to either play while drinking or to make a drinking game out of and play?
Oh God.
Or both,
Or both, yes.
if you have both. 'Cause I already know.
Mine
My favorite.
was Halo 3. Me and an old friend, most of the kids here know my friend Jared Bogue. He's probably gonna do some videos with us too.
He's not probably. He's going to. He has no
Eventually,
choice.
yes.
He has no
Eventually
choice.
No, we had a drinking game while we were playing Halo multiplayer, and we both passed out drunk.
Yes.
So like every sticky grenade was a shot. Triple kills or something else. And so we
How are you still
and
alive?
being as good as we were at the time in
Like
Halo
killing
3
someone with a
days.
sticky grenade.
Yeah, like once you do get the
Okay,
sticky
that's
bullet,
just
yeah.
like if you just threw one, you had to take a shot
No,
every time you
it's
threw
getting
one.
killed,
Like,
but
that's
being as good as we were at the time and all the rules we made, yeah, it was not a good morning. Not a good morning. Halo 3 was my favorite drinking video game I ever played.
I played Strip Halo with an ex-girlfriend of mine. That was fun.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say with my best friend.
I didn't play any strip Halo with you,
What?
and I never will.
Do you have a favorite game?
Why do you
that
close your eyes
play
when you make love?
Do you have a favorite game to play?
that has,
while
like,
drinking? Not like you made a drinking game out of,
Oh,
but a favorite game to play while drinking.
oh no,
No.
No.
That's Skyrim.
I've never thought of no.
No, it's
I just I don't really
We
drink when I play
invented
games.
a.
Sorry, I
we-
just
for
ruined
Smash.
the.
You
the
would-
favorite-
fine.
God
You're
damn it,
fine.
My
Logan.
favorite
I got you.
drinking game was Halo, but no, I don't drink when I
But-
play games. I guess.
Back when I was doing
My
Cause a
bad.
Mustache, Nate and I did a couple of segments for called it the Drunken Stash, and it was we just took random games and we just put drinking game rules on them. So Hydro Thunder was one of them.
Hydro Thunder was
Yes.
hilarious.
Hydro Thunder was
that
hilarious.
one was a good one.
Like you
The
couldn't
that fucking duck.
Yeah, anytime that you ran into a wall, you had to take a drink. If you finished in anything under third place, you had to take a drink.
If you found a secret passage and the other player didn't, that was what was it? 3 shots.
No, it was a drink for the other person. If your boost meter went all the way to 0, you had to take a drink. So you always had to keep fuel in your boost
Interesting.
tank. Yeah, it was quite the experience. I was drunk at the end of the video,
That'd be
so
scary.
Yeah,
sounds
we
very
might you're gonna.
that is actually going to be Friendly Fire.
I was gonna
content
say yeah,
as
you're
well.
gonna post that on the
Yep.
channel.
That'll be
I,
fine. That's Friendly Fire content. So.
I thoroughly enjoyed Mario Kart, the don't drink and drive Mario Kart game.
I love that one too.
That one's pretty fun. Basically the rules are you have to open a beer at the start of the race, but you cannot drink the beer and drive at the same time. You have to pull over, drink, and then you can keep driving. So there was some
You
strategy
had to put
to
the
it.
controller down. and
Yeah,
take it.
whether you would chug your beer at the start of the race and be behind, or where you would periodically drink it, stopping if you were ahead a little bit,
But if you
taking a
had-
drink and keeping going, or if you would just finish the race and chug your beer at the end and then finish across the finish line.
So do you have to finish your drink before the end of
Yes.
the race?
Had to-
Yes.
Okay, now I was trying to
Had
figure out
to.
what's the rules here because
And
some
you have
guys
to
take a
play.
sip and you
some
put it down
guys-
and you win. I was like, what's the rules? I don't understand.
So like, okay, if you have to be like, you have to be actually stopped, like stop.
Your vehicle has to be pulled over to the side of the
Yeah, you
Okay,
have to pull over
okay.
the side of the road. You can't just
You can't
stop
just like
in
let
the
off the
middle of
gas
road.
and
No.
like take a quick sip and then go.
Because you had those assholes that do it every once in a while, where they'd be like, "I'm gonna race the whole game," and then like they're chugging their beer and they stop in front of the line and you accidentally bump into them and bump into first place and you're like, "Oh look, I won!" And you're like, oh,
and then you
that
murder
doesn't count.
them.
and it does not count.
But that's a pretty good one to play as a drinking game. As far as playing a game while drunk, I can't really think of any good ones. I mean, I've played a bunch. Super Smash Brothers is always really fun when you're having a drinking night.
Blinding Isaac.
That was fun. We did a
Mario Party is always good when you're drunk.
Don't say that
Yeah.
when Drew's here.
we
don't
we
like
did
it.
another drinking game for
I
that
am
one
a
too.
big hater
Brawl,
of Drew
yeah.
and Mario Party. 'cause
We
he's
all
just
hate
a
Drew and Mario
fucking
Party.
star stealer.
Because he
jealous
fucking
of my
wins
awesome-
every
You don't earn
fucking
your
time.
stars.
That's not earning
All
stars.
that do
dude.
is win, win, win,
He
win.
wins. He does. He wins every fucking time.
Do you win mini games?
No,
Yeah, I do.
no.
Do you win the mini games?
He does not.
If
win
you
the
don't win
minigames.
mini games,
I
then
do
you're a
win
dirty
mini
tramp.
games. I might not
wins
win
like 2,
the
and then
most
he
mini
steals
games,
three.
but I win mini games. And I win the actual games, which matters. That's all that
So
matters.
how do you win? You get the most stars?
Yeah.
He
Name of the game
steals
and Drew
stars.
wins.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. No, Drew
Uses
wins.
fucking
All-
boo and
all-
steals all our stars.
all I know is that-
Friendship Ruiner 8.
All I know is that I'm better than you.
Not at the actual gameplay.
How do you spell 5 Pete?
This is also the guy that uses Kirby in Smash Brothers.
Yeah,
That's true.
'cause
That
he's-
is saying something.
All I do is win, win,
Sean, what about you?
Oh, it's my turn to talk again.
Is yours?
Yes.
You guys let me out of my cage.
After the 20-minute lull and Sean speaking.
He was playing with Peter Molyneux.
Peter's Peter.
He actually played a game of Hearthstone. I watched him because I played one right next to him.
Goddamn right.
God damn it.
There's really no game I like to play drunk yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
It's called Salad Quest.
I'm surprised you didn't ever play Goat Simulator drunk or Train Simulator.
Or Farm Simulator, whatever the else fucking weird simulators you have.
Goat Simulator actually looks pretty cool.
Oh,
It
by
is
the
pretty
way,
fun.
Bear Simulator got canceled.
Yeah, thank God.
So
What
did
about Ant Simulator?
Simulator.
Uh-oh.
I've been playing that too.
Because all their crowdfunding money went to beer and strippers.
Just like ours is going to.
By the way, we're going to start a Kickstarter. Fund us.
We are going to spend all of your money on strippers and beer.
But we'll post videos
At least we're honest,
Are
right?
you-
Drinking game?
of the strippers.
Are you talking shit on Train Simulator?
I am talking shit on Train Simulator. Because you don't even control the trains or build tracks. You just simulate the train.
So, no, wait a minute. Do you just sit on the train and watch it go? Is that all you do?
You are the conductor.
No! That's not good enough!
You pull the lever and it goes, and you leave for 8 hours. You come home and you're like, "Hey, I won!"
That sounds like the most boring fucking game I've ever played in my
They
life.
charge you $10.
It may or may not have been an impulse buy on a Steam sale.
I would rather play Hannah Montana the movie than
Doesn't that have DLC
than play
too?
Train Simulator.
Oh yeah.
It has like the most DLC out of like any game.
What is that? But if the changes are purely cosmetic, then it's totally
It's not worth it.
$10.
Do you want this cosmetic obscure train from 1931?
Yes.
Absolutely, I
Give me
do.
$50.
How about this
It
bridge?
has 5 pistons instead of 3, you guys, and the pistons are red instead of black.
This is a coal train. That's a steam train. They all drive the same.
Can I get a passenger
Sound
train?
like Bubbles from fucking Trailer Park Boys. But
But
That's a nice fucking kitty.
my favorite game in a
This train simulator isn't a place for kiddies.
Jesus Christ.
drinking game.
Decent.
Probably Mario Party.
Yeah.
That's about it. That's really
It's fun. You put rules around it.
Friendship, Stealer, or Destroyer. Jesus.
Destroyer.
I'm so sad my copy of Smash Brothers got stolen.
Yeah, fuck you,
think-
random guy that stole my shit and Nate's shit. Fuck you.
Fuck you if you're listening.
Fuck.
And my Mega Man X.
Happy
I
St.
guess.
Patty's Day.
Whatever.
You don't even.
Whatever.
I was like,
Super Nintendo
someone
game
stole
was
your
stolen.
Mega Man X. I had Mega Man X.
Did we talk?
What
All
about
right.
you, Josh?
What do you mean? Oh, dream game?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Josh already talked about his.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
No.
You guys talked about
I
your
go
Thunder?
Thunder,
Thunder
man.
and shit.
I
Oh,
go
yeah,
Thunder.
yeah. Okay, well, I guess.
Sorry, I've been drinking. I forgot.
No, I don't know. I guess for me, I don't know. Sometimes it's fun to play Battlefield drunk, but that can lead to
You need
disaster.
reaction time.
But
I'm just
you know what? I don't know. Sometimes I've had my best games when I was drinking.
I know. Me too. When it comes,
But yeah, Battlefield's fun, just because like for the pure obnoxious nature of the game when you're fucking hammered. But and then probably Smash Brothers.
yes.
Yeah,
Smash Brothers is always fun when you're drinking.
Yeah.
Always fun.
Because it's just shit talking.
yeah.
That's all Smash Brothers is.
It's like I just clicked A, but I'm floating through the air with my kick.
You're like you're not immune to getting KO'd, so you're gonna get KO'd, and people are gonna talk shit. That
Especially
game
when you
is,
get that home run
it's
back.
not like you can be so unbeatable in Smash Brothers that no one can KO you. You're gonna get fucking KO'd, and there's gonna be shit talk.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All the time.
Even if you're up by 15 lives and you still get KO'd, somebody's gonna talk shit about you getting
In
KO'd.
3 days at Beercade, it's a local bar here in town. At Beercade, there was a Tecmo Bowl tournament at Beercade.
Fuck
I
yeah.
went to go for the trash talk. I don't know how to play Tecmo Bowl to save my
Be
life.
the Raiders.
But I just want to watch it for the trash talk. Sounds great. Also, I like to play RPGs while drinking because I get more in whenever somebody takes a drink in like RPGs, I take a drink too at the same time. Which I guess
It's like
you
you're
count
sharing a beer with them in
you
the
count
tavern.
it, time them as a drinking game. But my favorite drinking game that I've ever played, Mario Kart's fun, Mario Party's fun, all that. We created a Street Fighter drinking game that is almost flawless.
Oh,
like
God.
it is ridiculous good. Street Fighter 4 based right now. That's what
Okay.
the rules are. So you get hit by a Super or an Ultra while the animation's going on. Gotta take a drink real quick. If you get killed by a Super or an Ultra, take a drink. If you get killed by chip damage, the other guy has to take a drink because he's a giant fucking pussy and he just shot a fireball at you just to beat you the whole time. If you,
I like that rule.
Yeah. If you lose by time, like a timeout, both of you have to take a drink because you both suck at the game and apparently the time went down the whole time. If you lose by a perfect, you have to take a shot because you suck so much that you just got perfected in that game.
And so you have to get drunker to get perfect. at the
But
game.
the interesting point is all that stuff is like gameplay mechanic stuff. But the one thing we put in is it's only in Street Fighter 4 right now. Is after you win a match, it gives you like a ranking system, like offense, defense, and blah blah blah.
Yeah, they're
So C is your 0, B and A is +1, +2,
Should be T and A.
and then D and E are -1, -2. So let's say you get a C, a B, and an E, right? So you have 0, you have +1, and then you have -2. So you have a -1. So you have to take a drink because you had -1. But if let's say you did really good and you had like a +2, you get to give out 2 drinks to whoever's like just watching you play the game or whatnot. Like there's a little
that would be a pretty
aspect of
fun
fun.
drinking
And
game.
it's only a one-on-one game, so like obviously you're sitting there playing and like taking drinks every once in a while. But even after whoever the winner is, instead of them having to take drinks or the other person having to take drinks, like if you do good enough to beat the game, you're like, "Fuck you, Josh, take 2 drinks because I just whooped blah blah blah's ass," you know? So,
Yeah.
I have another
No,
answer. I
no.
totally forgot. I played Beautiful Katamari drunk.
Yes.
Beautiful Katamari.
That was awesome.
The first time I played Beautiful Katamari, I
Like
was
Katamari
hungover.
Damacy?
I think
Yes, it's called
Beautiful
Beautiful
Katamari
Yeah,
should
it's
only be
it
played
was
while
a- it's a
high.
sequel, yeah.
I agree.
Oh,
It was
shit.
super
It's countless
fun.
hours of fun.
Oh my god, I love that
Except the
game so
controls are
much.
the dumbest fucking
They're-
things.
No, they're not. They
The
make
roll? Are you
perfect
talking about, like, the-
sense.
Oh,
the
and
whole
no,
thing?
they make perfect fucking sense, except that all the time you make the wrong movements.
It logically.
If
they
you can
work,
drive the
but
Mako,
they-
you can play Katamari. I don't even want to fucking hear it.
You have a slight hate for the Mako? The Mako's horrible, isn't it?
The
It is.
Love
Beautiful
Makes so
Katamari's
sense.
controls
It's bad
are
in that
so
game. I'm really
fucking
excited for
stupid.
new one.
They could have been
just don't know
done
how to drive it.
better
I don't know how to
by
drive
just
it. Yeah,
flipping
you-
which
I'll watch
direction
your
you
expert
push.
make it.
That's
I
all it
I
would
will.
have required.
I have no problem with it.
Oh, you want to turn? Flip the sticks opposite fucking directions.
No, you
Retarded.
don't. No, you click them in to flip and do a 180-degree flop.
No,
over
I know
the
that
ball.
that's available, but to turn, you flip the sticks opposite fucking directions. Retarded. Just flip one of the sticks the direction you want to goddamn turn.
Just learn
you
how
can
to
also
not
do that
suck
too.
at Katamari,
You
Disco.
can not do one of them and do just one of them, and it will turn. If you do both of them, it turns faster. So you can't do that.
Still stupid.
And
Dumb as
They
If
are
you-
kind of dumb.
Still
but
stupid.
you-
No.
They're
If you
not
push-
intelligent in any way.
If you push up on either stick, if you push up, your character the character moves this way. If you push up on the left stick, your character moves this way.
what I'm
What's
saying
complicated about that? You push them forward together, and this way and that way, it turns in the direction of your hands. It makes perfect sense.
And you guys
It
totally,
does.
you guys totally skipped my drunk game.
We didn't skip it.
Yeah, you did.
I just interrupted.
kinda-
to rip it up.
He
Sorry,
interrupted.
I just remembered that.
Yeah.
So.
What is your drug game?
I was about to go, Drew.
Out of all the games we've mentioned, like if you were to like do them in real life, like Train Simulator, or like if you were a Street Fighter, or what did you say, Worth?
Battlefield.
Yeah, if you're a soldier or anything, these would be terrible games to play drunk, or terrible events to play in real life drunk. But I think I have the one game where you could do it in real life and it would be awesome if you're drunk.
NBA.
Rock Band.
Rock Band.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Some of-
Actually, we'd regularly play Rock Band while drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rock Band parties,
I
man.
think most
Yeah.
bands play drunk some. Yeah.
That is a very good segue.
You could actually
Among
probably
other
other
things.
Wait,
Come
so
on.
what? Yeah. So
I
what's
want to have
what's
a rock
different?
band
Sick
party.
solo, dude.
I want to have a rock band party so bad.
We should. The new one came out. I'll buy it.
Yeah.
We've been
I
playing
have
it.
it.
You have the new one?
Yeah.
Rock Band 4?
I just have to get the adapter and I guess more instruments.
No, I
Where's-
have guitars, I have drums, I have microphones.
Okay.
I should probably get a 3DS to bring over when you guys do this.
Wait, you have
A
360?
I
3DS.
don't like Rock Band, so I'll do something else.
What the fuck is the matter with you?
Get out of here.
I never liked them.
You're-
Even flow. I'll listen to some of the songs. Good music, but
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll play bass.
They came out
I'll
of
play
nowhere.
bass.
The problem is we don't have the
That's
library
fucking
that Jake has.
Yeah, well, guess what? Cranberries just came out with Zombie. So.
Ooh.
About goddamn time.
That's cool.
There you go.
Nice. And that's your favorite game to
Yeah,
play while
it's-
drinking
that's-
or just drunk game?
Best game
What's
to
your-
play
what's
while
your-
drinking. But best drinking game, you'd probably say just Smash or Mario Party.
Okay.
Something generic and lame.
Yeah. No, those
I'm
games
just
are all.
kidding.
What the fuck
I'm
are you
just
talking
kidding.
about?
I'm just kidding.
Original, Drew. Come on.
I'm just kidding.
When we play Mario Party or Smash, we're not inviting you.
I love Smash. All right. Well,
Well,
I'd smash.
Happy St. Patrick's Day
Happy St.
several days
Patrick's
late
Day.
when
Saint
this
Me
podcast
Day.
releases.
yeah, it's gonna be a few days late, but whatever. We're gonna go get hammered now. So
That's what the goal is.
that's what the goal is.
Yeah.
So this has been episode 20 of the Friendly Fire Gaming Podcast.
We love you.
We love you.
I know.
Like,
I have commitment
subscribe.
Like, subscribe, share, and also
Introduce us to your single girlfriend.
one more thing before we go.
Your single girlfriend.
One more. All right, go ahead, Josh.
I also want to take this time to announce that for
You're
now.
pregnant?
Well, damn it, Sean, you're not the father. But anyway, so we're gonna have fresh Fridays from now on. So new video content released every Friday. So
Did you
And,
mean Flesh Friday?
Flesh
Flesh
Fridays?
Friday.
Was that that spell check?
that was an awful spell check on my phone's
Flesh
part.
Fridays or Fresh Fridays? I get confused
Fresh
when I
Fridays.
hear it, yeah.
My phone licks Windows, so
But I do want to announce our newest giveaway because we did it. We reached a milestone. I kind of talked about this last week. It kind of snuck up on us, but we got over 600 followers on our Instagram. So what we're gonna do for you guys, once we get 700 followers, we're gonna give you guys away 3 months of Xbox Live time. So we'll pick a random winner once we get 700 followers.
yes.
And it will be an Instagram contest, like supplemented by
What
Facebook.
if
Yes.
I
So
go
the
buy an
Instagram
Xbox?
users will have a chance to win.
Yes.
What if
It's-
I go buy an Xbox and make a username and pretend it's not me, and then join in the contest? And
You'll
then
have to ask me for the
You'll-
3 months card, and then I'll know it's you.
I'll
Yeah.
be like, hey, I know this guy that actually needs it, and then you'll see me pop online like 10 minutes for some reason.
Damn it, Pat, you got me.
Damn it.
I'm just kidding.
Hold on over.
All right, guys. Yep. Episode 20.
We love you.
See you later. Peace. Bye.